Hi everyone, my name is Julie Hammerstein. I am so excited to learn about what you're going to be doing with this new weight loss program. Just to tell you a little bit about myself, I'm a practicing nutritionist. I've been in practice for about 12 years. And throughout my career, I've really focused on empowering people around their health by giving them small changes that have long-lasting, big impact results. And that's become my core philosophy, small change, big impact, which is also the message in my book that I published in December called Fat is Not a Four-Letter Word. And the book is all about shifting people's mindset around what it means to be healthy so that we can get away from dieting and deprivation and feeling like we just need more willpower to truly getting in touch with who we are as people, what we want for ourselves, looking at the bigger picture, and then defining the small steps that we can take every day with intention and see the big impact results show up in our life. And I know this because I was challenged with weight from a very young age. I grew up the fat kid on the playground that got teased and cycled through diets from the time I was 13 years old. And it wasn't until I got in college that I had my aha moment. And I was actually standing in front of a mirror one day. I was 50 pounds overweight. I had a cigarette in one hand and a Big Gulp in the other. And I just thought, you know, this is not the life that I'm supposed to be leading. And so that day I started running. And I only ran 8 blocks. In fact, I lived in Arizona at the time. I didn't even have a proper pair of running shoes. I think I had a pair of Chuck Taylors. So I ran 8 blocks, and I came back to my apartment, and I thought, you know what, I can do that. I can totally do 8 blocks. Well, that 8 blocks totally transformed my life. And by the time I reached the end of that school year, I was running 6 miles. I was getting better grades. I quit smoking. I lost the weight. So many fabulous things came to my life through that learning process of knowing that it just starts with that first step. So that is also the message that I share with my clients, to groups that I speak to all over the world, and also on my weekly web TV show called Real Nutrition on the Mom TV Network. So I really feel like I have experience to be qualified for your casting call. Plus I also have the passion, and I've really made it my life's mission to eradicate obesity, both childhood and adult, and to really get people moving on a path where becoming healthy is so much a part of who they are that they do it without thinking about it. So just to let you know, I went through a nutrition program. After graduating from the University of Arizona in journalism, of all things, I realized that that wasn't my true passion, even though I love to write, but that I needed a bigger platform. And I was always really interested. Once I started to lose weight and get healthy, I just would devour magazines and publications around that. And so when I was looking for a new career path, I decided to go into nutrition. So I went back to school, got certified as a nutritionist, and started my practice about 12 years ago. So it has evolved over time, but I now am doing all sorts of things in terms of empowering people. I was the nutritional life coach for a TV documentary called Fitting In, which aired on ABC Family a few years ago, where we worked with a little girl named Hannah and her family, and then all sorts of other kids who formed a small group of support and education and fun. And we motivated these kids and families towards healthy living, and it was amazing the transformations that we saw. So I have experience there, and I'm also the resident nutritionist for the local Denver TV show called The Everyday Show, which is just a morning talk show. So with that and some of the other experience that I've had just in creating my own DVD called Max's Minutes, which I created with my son Max, who's now 8, but we were filming that when he was much younger. And it was all about going through the letters of the alphabet, A through Z, and looking at different lifestyle practices that parents and kids could learn together. So A, always eat breakfast. B, balance your plate. Y, for yoga. Q, for quiet time. N, for getting back to nature. So I'm hoping that in this show that you're going to create, that we can look at ways to empower people and inspire them and get them motivated, not just by giving them meal plans and exercise plans, but really exercising the muscle here, the way they think, and the way they view life as a whole in terms of their entire lifestyle. So if you want to reach me, I would love to come out to wherever you are, New York or LA or wherever you're going to do the casting call, and be considered a candidate. So you can reach me at 303-885-1818. You can also go to my website, juliehammerstein.com, or you can visit my book website, fatisnotafourletterword.com, and you can connect to me on Facebook and Twitter. Thanks so much for your time, and I'll look forward to hearing from you soon. Bye-bye.